Hello everyone, welcome to match number 2. Looks like we are on the play here. Let's see. Alright, I think we can keep this. Some early game interaction, and we can also get a fetch land into the graveyard for this logic knot here, so. Okay. So of course, fetch a most likely tapped Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Second, I thought our opponent had some sort of. Alright. Okay. Go ahead and shock here. Well, at least we can cast a really big logic knot. So there's that. Not really sure. Land here would be excellent. Okay, awesome. So I think we'll go ahead and hold up logic knot, of course, and we'll go ahead and Esper Charm them, start making them discard. So I'm not extremely familiar with the mill matchup here. I mean, they've got, oh boy, they've got another 6 cards on tap here, so I guess we'll just go ahead and make them discard some cards here. Once again, this is certainly not a matchup that I was thinking we would be squaring off against here. Looks like they're just 2 colors. But historically, the mill versus control matchup is not great. Okay, so if we just continue to grab some lands, that would be good. That's not excellent. So our opponent had some extra lands to discard there, so I think we're just going to go right ahead and Esper Charm them again. So they'll be able to keep one of their cards here in hand, and I mean, our deck's already half empty. Wow. Yeah, not really sure how we win this one. So it looks like they were able to keep their one relevant spell in hand yet. Jeez. So Snapcasters. So we've got 2 Colonnades in the trash can here. They haven't even cast any spells, really. That's just all from there. So yes, we will pay 2 life. We're going to path this Cryptic Command right now. And we will go ahead and pass back, keep up the logic knot. Yeah, I'm really not even sure with things the way they are right now. I'm really not even sure what our draws are. Mission briefing, huh? So let's see, they get to surveil 2. So I guess I let this resolve and then counter whatever they try and brief back. I guess they could have what's it called in hand? Archive Trap. Yep. So they're going to play a Field of Ruin. Is that what's going on here? Okay. Plains. So now we have Cryptic up. For what it's worth, we're looking for, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So there's the Field of Ruin. Okay, Fatal Push. Not exactly where we want to be, but we're kind of in a holding pattern here because we need to save these for spells that are going to take cards out of our deck. Like I said, I don't even know if we have a clock in here that will be. Oh man. So we still have, okay, both Teferis are in the garbage bin. We have a Jace left, and we need a 1, 2. I think we play. So I guess we just have to let him draw with that. But I'm sure they've got enough gas in the tank to probably seal the deal at this point. All right. Okay, so they're going to get us with an Archive Trap, I guess. Alright. That's enough of that. I don't think Unmoored Ego really does anything. These angels are slow, but I don't really know what else to bring in. This counters exactly Archive Trap, but it might be better than a lot of this stuff. We'll keep in the Fatal Pushes for the crabs and that scribe dude if they play that. So the sweepers just don't really do anything here. I don't think Leyline really does anything either. So we can Unmoored Ego for a card, but their deck is so redundant that I don't think it really matters. Maybe it's more important to be able to get those crabs off the table. Right, there's no... It's what you name, like, Breaking, Entering, or Glimpse the turn after they resolve it. Yeah, it doesn't seem great. Alright. Yes. Okay, so this hand has at least no counter magic. Just have a Colonnade, but alright. I guess we'll keep this, and we will hope to draw into some relevant spells. I guess that's the plan. Alright, so I'm going to play this and do this and just grab the Hallowed Fountain right now. If they have the trap, well, then they have the trap, and that's it. So, figure better to fetch now than later when they have a chance to draw into some more cards. I'm not sure if this really hits anything anyway. I might play Fraying Sanity, which I think is 3. This is his Miracle Orb will be. In a World of Hurt here. It is, okay. No, might come in handy here. So I guess we gotta... I'm gonna shock this in just so it doesn't have to untap. I'm gonna play Engineered Explosives for 2, which will awkwardly kill our search for Azcanta, but I don't think we can allow this thing to stick around, so... There's Mr. Krabs. Followed up by the Delta. Okay, so they're gonna get us a good one here. Maybe this wasn't the best. Well, it certainly wasn't the best hand to keep. Maybe that hand was unkeepable. Maybe we just need counter magic, things that actually interact with their game plan here. Wow, that's a lot of lands. Say no. Say yes. So it actually worked out pretty well. What's going on here? Extirpate Snapcaster. Yeah, sure. So I think we have to. So if we tap out for Teferi, we're going to get pinged a lot on this guy. So I guess we just... I guess we'll go ahead and... I mean, how much do you play around Archive Trap? I don't know. Get some lands out of our deck here while we still have some defined. And I think we'll just go ahead and blow this up right now. And since they have the crab in play, I'm just gonna... Well... Not sure if there's really a benefit to doing it now or not, but before our opponent gets any more information about what their draw step might contain, we'll just have them discard 2. Because while this thing is active, even lands are mill spells, of course. So I think our next turn is going to be Teferi on tap 2, and just start plussing the Teferi. I think we're going to try to Collective Brutality. All right. Well, at least that saves us some cards. You're going to destroy our Azcanta. we've got the majority of our basics in the graveyard already, so their Fields of Ruin will be pretty good. I think we only have one island left. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead. I guess our hand was kind of unkeepable. We need to hopefully find something to get this crab off the table. But if we can get the Teferi emblem and we can start brainstorming with Jace, the only problem is that it continuously drains our resources here. Yeah, I don't think we can win, especially since in order to plus our Jace here, we have to Inquisition, huh? So I guess they just take whatever, and then they kill us with their last card in hand. Wow, that's not what I was expecting to be under that Shelldock Isle. I was watching a video by Gabe Nassif, who commented that Mill has been absolutely rampant online. So we got the Surgical on Jace. Alright, you know what? So both of our angels are in the bin. We have this Colonnade, I guess. We can... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to dunk this guy. Fire up this. And see if we can somehow last just a few more turns. I think that's our only out at this point. So our opponent definitely has tons of draws. Just kind of put it away here. So we're at 12, and this is 12, right? 10. Can't keep up Cryptic Command. Do we have it? Not sure if we have a card in our deck that we can fetch yet. Let's tell you, why don't we put this into play? Plus the Teferi. Okay, draw a card that we're not actually going to cast. Good. Untap a couple lands here. Glacial Fortress, Delta, Swamp. Godless Shrine is in play. I don't know. We might have one. We might have one more. Fetchable lands. If I fetch here and he has the Archive Trap, I guess we die. So I guess we'll only fetch there if we absolutely have to. Alright, whatever. I know drawing the cards with the library so low is is risky, but I want to be able to untap the lands at the end of the turn. And if when he replays that crab, I mean, well, we're probably just dead, maybe? I don't know. We'll just do this and see what happens. I think one Hallowed Fountain in play. Okay, so there's the crab. So the crab doesn't kill us. Okay. Alright. Anything we want to change based on what we saw? I don't think so. Maybe this verdict's just dead. And we put in an Unmoored Ego to just kind of... Again, it's not good, but maybe it's just better than Supreme Verdict? I don't know. We've got a couple crabs in play, takes care of all of them. We have 5 spot removal spells, so we'll just keep that there. And again, this pretty much, I think, only hits Disdainful Stroke. Or sorry, only hits Archive Trap. Snapcaster. No, Snapcaster's probably decent here since they're helping us fill up our graveyard. Alright. Alright, so we can answer our crab, and we've got some counter magic. Search. I think I like search here just because of how our opponent helps us flip it. So yeah, we'll keep a search for Azcanta, I guess. Do we want to fetch now? To play around Archive yeah, alright. Maybe that's not the correct way to go about doing that, but again, I just wanted to hopefully make sure to get this Mirror Orb. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It'll probably kill us. Should have played the Flooded Strand there, just to have an extra card in the yard for Delve. Just the small things like that. Don't really have too many answers for that orb, but I guess we'll try and piece something together here. Alright, so this turn will be Flooded Strand. Once again, we're just going to fetch now. Try and dodge the trap. I guess we'll spare ourselves two. No. Turns out to be a card, and we'll get this get this search down. Okay. That really stinks. Our opponent only had a small window. And they have the Field of Ruin. Oh my. So I guess we're going to hope to slam Jace. It's going to mill us for 4 on the backstroke. With the orb in play, I really not crazy about the idea of holding up the Cryptic Command. There goes our Ego. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that path. They're going to blow up our search right now, or Azcanta. Just to deny us some mana. Okay. Get an island. Should have probably brought a Dispel in to the sideboard of this deck. Maybe over the Disdainful Stroke. Okay. So Shock to prevent milling us 1 extra card. Play a Jace. Ooh. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, that's that. Yeah. Again, I'm not extremely familiar with this matchup. It's possible that there were cards that I feel like I didn't have a lot to reach for in the sideboard here. And this is just one of those decks I think that you run into. Not entirely sure if it is indeed experiencing an uptick in popularity. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe with these cantrip heavy decks, I don't know. Maybe they think it's well positioned to kind of get those decks that are trying to really churn through their libraries and flip over a lot of cards, and they're just more than willing to help them out and do that here. But yeah, historically, again, Control does not have a great matchup against the mill deck, and not sure whether the nuance was in the sideboarding or the mulligans or what there. But yep, there we go. Well, I'll see you in the next match.